is good, guys? I bet you have not seen me narrate a Wi-Fi battle in so long, but I decided, it's time to get back to the battling. Excuse me. I did a lot of Wi-Fi races on Mario Kart, but I'm gonna try to get back into Wi-Fi battling. I already have and all that stuff. But anyway, I have a RU battle versus one of my friends from Home Wi-Fi named Ima. If it's one of them, then I'm sorry, then, whatever. Looking at my team, I have a Fire Water Grass core consisting of Dragonette's Feraligatr, Scarf, Magmortar, and Standard Lilligant. And then I have Dusknoir for taking hits, Crustle for setting up Stealth Rocks and Spikes, and I have Galley for a special defensive wall. On his team, I could see that the Rotom could be very threatening to my team if it's offensive, because I see a lot of offensive Rotoms used. Then I also see this Buffalon, which not really a big deal if my Dusknoir is gone and my Crustle is gone, then I might have a little bit of trouble with it, but if I keep those two alive, I won't. The Slowking is going to be very annoying because all I can do is stall out and all I can do is Regenerator and Recover and all that stuff. Steelix, I know is going to be his main Stealth Rocker. Roselia, I'm not faced, so I'm not sure. And Feraligatr is either going to be Swords Dance or Dragon Dance. But yeah, let's get on with this battle if it gets to here. Okay, there we go. Yeah. By the way, I sped up a lot because it was the long battle to record. But I'm going to lead off my Dusknoir, expecting him to lead off with a Steelix. But he ends up leading with his Feraligatr, so that's fine with me. I don't mind that at all. He's just going to set up a Swords Dance, trying to get the early sweep. And I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp to burn the Feraligatr, which is very helpful because now he's going to be getting residual damage, plus he can't really sweep much with his Feraligatr. Now this Aqua Jet he's going to use is not really going to do a lot because he is burned. Plus I am a really good defensive Pokemon. And I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. The combination of Earthquake, the Burn, and Life Orb is really going to dent this Feraligatr, so this Feraligatr is not going to be living for long. So he decides to switch up moves, goes for the Waterfall. Like I said, it's not going to do much because he is burned. The Earthquake barely misses the kill, but the Burn will take him out, so I do get the early 6-5 lead, which is great. So now he's going to start this big threat, Rotom normal. So I'm just going to switch out to my Crustle to take probably a Shadow Ball or something, but he ends up going for the sub, so it was a great prediction on his part. Now I've not seen a sub Rotom, so I'm not sure what I'm going to expect, but he ends up going for the Will-O-Wisp, which is pretty bad, because my Crustle is physical, obviously. And yeah, due to the burn, the Stone Edge will not break the sub. Now he's gonna, I think he said he misclicked, went for Shadow Ball. But it doesn't really matter because he's going to end up getting a crit and a special defense drop, which is really unfortunate. But I was able to set up my rocks, which is good, because I need at least some type of hazard before my Crustle dies. This, I can tell from this thing that Rotom's going to be a very annoying Pokemon to take out. But he's going to take me out with another Shadow Ball, so we're tied back at 5-5. So now I'm going to send in my Scarf Magmortar to take care of the sub, because this sub needs to be broken down immediately. So I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast, that sexy animation. I just love it. And then I believe he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Now, for people that don't know, a Fire type cannot be burned by any move. Like Will-O-Wisp, yeah, you can't burn a Fire type. So I'm guessing he didn't think you can, but it's whatever. Now he's going to switch out to a Slowking. I'm just going to make the safe play, just go for the Fire Blast. Actually, there's a decent chunk to it, but like I said, this is a bulky Slowking because Slowking is annoying. So I'm just going to switch out, go to my Lilligant, but he ends up making the double switch to a Steelix. I guess it's okay, but I know Steelix is not going to be the best special defensive Pokemon around, but I know he can at least take like 1 or 2 lead drains. But I know he's going to go for Stealth Rock, so I'm just going to send him back in my Magmortar, because I don't want this thing taking as much damage. But right here, I play it safe going to Fire Blast, but unfortunately it does miss, so he's able to go for the Roar, and he rolls me out to my Dusknoir, which is okay with me, because like I said, I can take any hit from this thing, so I'm just going to go for the Pain Split to get some HP back. And I believe he ends up going for the Earthquakes. It is stab and all, but like I said, Dusknoir is a very defensive Pokemon, so I'll be able to take that very easily. And on the next turn, I'll be able to go for the Will-O-Wisp to burn the Steelix and to make it live less. So it's not something to get residual damage each time. He's gonna roll me out again, but it's not. I am getting the better thing out of it because it rolls me out to my Feraligatr, which is great. I'm just gonna go for the Waterfall just in case that he wants to go for the roar again. But there's Roselia is actually not gonna take that one. It takes it pretty decently, I guess. I mean, yeah. If I had Sheer Force, it'd be a lot better, but I'm not sure if Sheer Force Feraligatr is out yet. But I'm just going to go back to my Magmortar as he sets up Layer Spikes. Now I'm going to predict his Slowking switch and go for the Thunderbolt, which is going to be a good play on my part because the Slowking does come in. So this Slowking is going to take a very nice chunk from the Thunderbolt. But unfortunately, due to the leftovers, I know this is not going to be a 2-hit KO. So I am going to have to switch out and go back into... I decided to switch out and go to my Dusknoir just to switch up a couple of things. But he ends up making the great play, and he ends up switching out into his Rotom. Now, I'm not sure if he predicted my Dusknoir to come in, or to switch out and take the Thunderbolt from my Magmortar. So, I wouldn't assume he was going to try to take the Thunderbolt, so... I think that was just a luck kind of thing. But he's going to go for the sub, trying to predict me to switch out, and I'm just going to go for the Shadow Punch. I'm not sure if that's a mission or not, don't quote me on that, because I'm not sure. Because last time I had a Shadow Snake with this one Shadow Punch, so I don't even know. But I decided to fodder out my Dusknoir right here, but it ends up living by 13 HP, so I am able to get a free hit on this Rotom with the Shadow Punch. It is almost going to kill, but like I said, if this thing does die, I'm not really worried because I do have a Gallade with priority Shadow Snake, so yeah, that's pretty much the game plan. He's going to take me out with a Thunderbolt, no big deal. Get more Lefty's recovery and all that stuff. So I'm just going to switch out into my Gallade because like I said, my Gallade does have the priority Shadow Sneak. So I catch him off guard with a Shadow Sneak, which will KO this big threat. So I'm very happy that this threat is now gone because it was a big threat to my team. So now he's going to send out his Afro Bull, which is his Buffalon, which is definitely a big threat because he can hit me hard with a head charge. So, but I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch just to get back up to full HP so I can take at least one hit. And yeah, this head charge is going to do a massive chunk to my Gallade. Look at that. I live by 19 HP, which is excellent. So, if I wouldn't have gotten that HP from the Drain Punch, I would have been screwed. But I won't say screwed because I do have other things like my core, like still take out a couple things. So, but still, making my Gallade live and not die early, which is pretty good. Now I'm gonna go for the Shadow Snake, try to Death Fire to this Gallade. Instead of going for the Giga Drain. And I split up this part right here because this part's a little bit kind of a stall thing because he ends up going for the rest of this Roselia, and I'm mad because this thing's annoying. Now I think I would predict right here to go for the Drain Punch, but ends up doing a little bit more than Shadow Snake, which is really great. So now I'm just going to spam not Shadow Snake, Drain Punch to get a lot more HP back, which has helped me out a lot. And I'm just going to catch him off guard with the Substitute. He ends up going for the Sludge Bomb, and it's not going to break this up because I am a special defensive wall. And I'm just going to set up some bulk ups since I might as well since I'm behind this up. And yeah, I'm just going to keep spamming this thing until it dies. And Drain Punch just a little bit more, so which is pretty good. But he's going to go for Sludge Bomb, and unfortunately I am going to get poisoned. But as long as I keep my HP up a little bit, then I should be fine. So finally the Roselia does die. But like I said, I am poisoned, so it's going to be pretty bad. But now he's going to send in his Slowking, and then he's going to double switch to a Steelix, probably going for the, predicting the Shadow Snake to try to wither my HP down because I am poisoned. That Shadow Snake is not going to do crap diddly squat to the Steelix because the Steelix is a freaking tank in defense. But I didn't want to predict, so I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch, you know, just to get some more HP back. Because Drain Punch is going to do a pretty decent amount. And it ended up getting a little bit of HP, you know, getting up a lot actually. But he's going to go for the Gyro Ball. That's going to do really nothing because 1, I'm not invested in speed, and 2, he is burned. So that does help me out a lot, so I'm glad I burned this Steelix earlier. And right here, I go for the Shadow Sneak, expecting it to kill, but it doesn't kill. It lives with like, what is it, like 5 HP? Not even 100% sure. But the Earthquake is not going to kill me, like I said, burn, and I have a +1 in defense from the bulk up. My Galley does not have much to live, so I'm sad. But Steelix will die to the burn, so that is, I think, yeah, this is his last Pokemon. I'm up 4-1 right now. I'm just going to Death Fire the Scalade, just go for the Shadow Sneak and get some damage in. But I think he ends up, yeah, he goes for the Calm Mind. I think he was predicting me to die, like, to die from the poison. And, yeah. I'm not in a narration like that so long. I'm so rusty. I'm just gonna go for another Shadow Sneak, just doing some extra damage. He's gonna go for another Calm Mind. And unfortunately for this turn, my Galley is gonna die to the poison damage. But I should be fine. And when I say fine, I mean completely horrible, because stuff like what you're gonna see next is going to ruin me, and I'm mad. So I'm gonna set up my Lady Leaf. I'm okay. Grass type, you know, super effective stab move, should KO, right? You know, I know he's at +2, but should KO. No, he lives about like, what is that, 30 HP? Goes to Psych Off, and now Star War begins, because now I have to somehow get around this stupid thing and KO it. So I'm just like, okay, I'm putting you to sleep, so I'm just gonna set up a Quiver Dance. Because it's pretty much the best thing I can do for right now. I think right here I go for the, I didn't set up the +2, I should have. But I was really paranoid that it would wake pretty soon. So I'm just going to be spamming Giga Drain until this thing dies. But unfortunately it does wake up and goes for another Slack Off, so I am pretty mad about that. Because now I've got to put this thing back to sleep to get more, so I can spam Giga Drain until this thing dies. So like I said, I'm going to go for the Giga Drain, and it's going to do a decent amount. It's going to wake up and go for the Side Shock. I mean, I'm surprised it's not KO. It's +2, but whatever. But, I'm going to go for another Giga Drain. Unfortunately, I am going to KO this turn, but my Frogger is going to come back in, and he's just going to go for, I'm going to send him my Frogger to go for the Earthquake, and that would be the game. So, that is a good game. I'm a PGM signing out. I hope you guys enjoy this Wi-Fi battle back and all that stuff. So, yeah.